because I wanted to know that she was human. A lot of the people that you look up to, you know, a lot of these celebrities, they eat boogers, okay? But they ain't gonna let you know that they eat boogers. But alone at night when they laying in their bed, they will go and eat a booger. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please hit the Patreon link below and/or the join button here on YouTube, and for a small monthly $5 fee, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about the coldest winter ever part. I think this is where we left off. You have young Winter, 17-year-old Winter, okay, ding dong. GS is at the door. And who did we pick GS to be but no other than that goddamn BDK? Big Daddy Kane. Now he's at the door. Okay, she come downstairs with a little baby tee, you know, and some Daisy Dukes, you know, unbuttoned, you know, that hot vagina stuff that we used to do back in the day when we used to need so much attention from men. And then you realize after a while that the type of attention that you get from the men is not the type of attention you need. You should not base your womanhood or your being as a woman on your sexuality. It should be more than that. It should be about what's up in here, how you raise your children, the employment that you pick, the decisions you make in life. When you lessen yourself down to just your sexuality, that's all you will ever be, a paid hoe. So anyway, she at the door and she trying to seduce GS, Big Daddy Kane, and she says to him, GS, do you see me standing here? He like, hell yeah, I see you standing here. Ain't you gonna ask me my name? What's your name, baby? And the next time you come here, you need to speak to me. He says to her, is that right? It's something about when a man says, is that right? And in my case, a dominant woman, because you know, sometimes I had to play straight, you know, so I can resonate with you ladies, but you know. But anyway, me, you know, I would have, well, what she does seductively is take him by the hand, lead him up the steps to where Sister Souljah is, puts his hand gently around her waist. Ooh, that's sexy too. When a man put his hand around your waist, or a bull dagger in my case, around the waist, and she says, here you are. She said she dropped him like a hot potato in that space and returned to her room. Now, when she got back to the room, Lauren looks up at her half naked and said, oh, I ain't even got to ask who the hell was at the door. We know it was GS. The next morning, Sister Souljah wakes the girls up. We got business to do. We have women to influence. We're going to the jail to talk to some young women about their future. So Souljah / Winter got Lauren and Sister Souljah and GS calling her Sasha. She thinks she's so smart, child. She thinks she's so smart. They get up, they go to the jail. Okay? Now they're at the jail and Winter is noticing, wait a minute. We're not going the same way that we go when we go visit my pappy. We're going somewhere else. Okay? Because they're at the Rikers women's prison. Okay? We going somewhere, I don't know this way. Okay? But she figures that this is the way that you go when you're treated as a guest. Now she's there and she's talking to the officials at the facility. Sister Souljah does not know exactly what she's going to say to the young girls, but she says she works off of the vibe in the room. I get it, okay? Because sometimes I don't know what the hell is going to come out my mouth when I'm on camera, but I work off of the people in the room or in the chat or whatever that is, right? So when she gets there, she speaks to the officials. She finds out that she's not going to be talking to the young girls. She's going to be talking to women who have been diagnosed HIV positive. That took Sister Souljah aback because she's like, wait a minute, I'm not prepared for this. She says to the official, to the CO official, you know, the top CO guy, okay, can I have a minute? I need to go to the bathroom. He says, that's fine. Now, Sister Souljah, if you feel uncomfortable with this situation, I have no problem with rescheduling. Sister Souljah says, no. Just give me a minute. So Sister Souljah goes to the lady room with Lauren, her little sister, and Winter following behind her. FYI, the person who we chose to portray Lauren was the young lady Ryan Destiny. I like her. She is pretty as hell. I think she plays on the show Grownish, and she's done a couple of other things. But when the club suggested her, I was like, oh yeah, this little girl's perfect. So anyway, so Sister Souljah, Lauren, and Winter / Sasha are in the bathroom, okay? And it appears that Sister Souljah is having a nervous breakdown because she was not prepared. She definitely was not prepared for this. Now, although she felt discouraged about the situation, you know, because she was not prepared. What do I tell a group of women whose destiny has been chosen for them to already? How do I encourage these women when they're already struggling with a terminal disease? Anyway, back then we didn't really have the answers to HIV and AIDS the way that we do now. Okay, but Sister Souljah pulled herself together. She said, you know what? I'm still going to work this out. She's in front of the crowd of women. Winter says that the women all, you know, in the room look beat down. Somewhere along the line, many of us as women are led to believe that being pretty is enough. And while we rely on that, we forget to strengthen our minds so that we can learn how to think, how to build, how to survive. We forget how to live our lives to protect our spirit, to be clean and decent. We forget that everything we do matters so much. So by the end of the meeting, the women who were HIV positive, who was participating in the meeting, were all tearing up and wanting to hug Sister Souljah. Why? Because, I mean, she encouraged them. She had those women to understand their positioning in the universe, okay? Despite your struggle, you are still the mother of this earth. You still have a responsibility to the community. And all those women who were defeated in the beginning had a sense of worth at the end of the meeting. So here we are back at the house. Okay, and Sister Souljah asked for Winter to come in the room and talk with her. Now, you know Winter already being a bitch. She don't want to talk about nothing but money. Okay, so she's in the room. Sister Souljah is trying to figure out what's going on with Winter in regards to Winter, what is your next step? Okay, you can't just lay around here all the time, baby. I mean, goddamn, I'm living for free. My sister living for free. But, baby, I don't know you to allow you to live for free, too. So what is your next step? Now, Winter is taken aback because although her bedroom is big and beautiful, the fact of the matter is that it's very messy. She said there was potato chip bags on the floor, empty ice cream buckets, and pennies and stuff all over the place. One mobile black cabinet, you know, those little cabinet things that you can push around with you or whatever, where you can hold files in. But it was one mobile cabinet there, okay? And that seemed to be out of place too, because it was just sitting there in the middle of the floor. I believe that as a reader, that was important. Because as a reader, I needed to know, although Sister Souljah was putting herself on a pedestal in regards to, okay, I have all this knowledge to share to the universe, but I am still human, okay? I have my eating addiction. I am messy, I'm sloppy, and that meant a lot to me as a reader because I wanted to know that she was human. A lot of the people that you look up to, a lot of these celebrities, they eat boogers, okay? But they ain't gonna let you know that they eat boogers. But alone at night when they laying in their bed, they will dig for gold and eat a booger. Anyway, before we go further, the person that the book club chose for Sister Souljah was Erica Alexander from Living Single. I think her name was Max on Living Single. So that's who they chose, okay? And I just do what they tell me to do. She's in the room with Sister Souljah, okay? Sister Souljah is saying, Winter, what is next for you, okay? Winter looking at her sideways because if it ain't, concerning money and how I can get it, I don't give a fuck about nothing you saying. And plus, Winter thinks she is better than a 9-to-5. She thinks that she is too pretty and too exclusive. Her daddy is Souljah to do something regular. She thinks that the glories of life are just to be handed to her because she's young, pretty, and Souljah's daughter. Sister Souljah suggests to her, you do a very good job with your hair and your nails and stuff. I suggest that you look into cosmetology school, okay? Because the issue of her education was addressed. But like I said, if it's not concerning money, quick money, she don't want nothing to do with it. Also in this meeting, she finds out that Sister Souljah is 25 years old, okay? Because went to ask, hey, how old are you, girl? She says, I'm 25. So I would say that it's kind of difficult for me to picture Sister Souljah as a 25-year-old being so woke, okay? Because none of these hussies now would never do none of this stuff. They don't want to be woke. Them hussies want to go to sleep. That's why they be, popping all them Percocets and Xannies and all that other stuff that make them go to sleep. They want to go to sleep. They don't want to be woke. But it's just hard for me to understand why a woman so young is so serious. Now she is educated, which is a good thing, but it's just, I don't know. It's just weird for me. Like, it makes me in a way feel like, well, Sister Souljah, were you a square or something? Or, I don't know. Not trying to equate being woke with being a square. It's just different. Okay. So I could see why if a man is attracted to her, he is attracted to her because she is different. Then she goes on to ask, so what is GS to you? Well, Winter, don't hold no punches. Just go ahead and say what the fuck you want to say. What she says to Winter or / Souljah would be the same thing that I would say to a young woman. But what Sister Souljah was explaining to Winter was that, listen, GS is a wonderful man. He is a friend, but that's it. Okay, GS would have to make some serious changes before he could even think to talk to me. Why? Because you always have women clamoring for his attention. Winter, hot pussy ass being one of them. Okay, she said, I couldn't deal with a man that could not control himself physically. There's too much temptation out there, and I don't believe that GS is the type of man to have that kind of discipline. I can dig it, girl. I can friggin' dig it. And she said, I'm not going to subject myself to that. Okay, now, Winter and my frame of mind at one time is, I really don't care about none of them other bitches as long as they bring the money home to me. Okay, but, it's all good until it's bad. Okay, it's not a problem until it's a problem. Until some of them other bras out there start getting pregnant. Till some of them other bras out there start hollering, oh, that nigga and his crew threw me in a basket. Winter wasn't trying to hear that. She just was like, you too corny for him. Okay. And when she gets back to her room with Ryan Destiny, okay, she gets back there. And we said Winter was who? Tiana Taylor, right? So when we get back to the room, Destiny is on the phone. Destiny said, here, girl, talk to Boom. And who the hell is Boom, right? She gets on the phone. Hey, girl, this is Boom. I want to know, is you ugly? Went to say, am I ugly? Nigga, is you ugly? He go, nah, I ain't ugly. But I'm just trying to make sure that I ain't being used as the driver. I mean, Me, I always had the driver. Okay, I ain't fucking around with no passenger unless he's the driver of his own car, but we decided to go in the same cars, and that rarely happens because, you know, them street dudes be wanting their cars to flash and shine all the time. Now, let me tell you who Boom is. Boom is the friend to Lauren's dude, or one of her dudes, because she got a couple, right? But Lauren's friend, what was his name? I don't remember his name, but Lauren's dude don't have no car. So they need Boom to pick them up, okay? So they can have an old foursome date, right? Boom say, look, when I get there, you better not be ugly. Winter say, when you get here, you better not be ugly. When the dude, okay? Boom and Lauren's boyfriend arrives to the house. I'm like, arrived to the house. I'm like, wait, or did they get to the house? Because I'm like, wait a minute, they shouldn't be at the house because the soldier said, don't bring no niggas to my house or to Doc's house. But anyway, Winter was excited, okay? She's like, ooh, this goddamn Boom, pretty white teeth, curly black hair, ooh, a nice sexy car, ooh. We finna have a good time. So all four of them go to the movies first. Then they end up at Uno's Pizzeria. Let me tell you something. We had a Uno's down in Union Station, and that was the shit. Okay? That was the shit. Me and BFF used to go down there from time to time and eat us some old pizza. You know, that's partly my problem and why I'm so quick to tell a motherfucker to kiss my ass, because whatever it is I want in a man or a partner, I make sure that I am that person too. You know, I like nice cars, so I bought me a convertible 650 BMW Sport Edition. Blank. They had a nice time on a date. Next minute you know, they in somebody's basement. Unfinished basement. You ain't even let them take you to a hotel, girl. You ain't even go to a hotel, but it didn't matter because Winter wanted some of that sexy time. And I'm saying to myself, Winter, have you even been to the mountaintop yet? Have you? Girl, have you? Lauren and her dude go somewhere else, you know, behind a curtain on some mattress on the floor in an unfinished basement. Winter and the dude Boom that she just met is on another mattress on the floor in the basement. Okay? You can hear Lauren and her dude over there knocking boots. Okay? Somebody knocking her boots. That daggone Boom crawls on top of Souljah / Winter. Ciao. All of a sudden you go that bang, bang. Bang, 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 and it's over. Winter's like, what the fuck happened? What happened? What happened? Did I miss something? What happened? The dude Boom rolls over. Oh, baby, that was good. That was good. Winter say, get me the fuck out of here. Lauren, get me the fuck out of here. Lauren's dude come from whatever mattress that they on over there and say, so that's what it is, man. You ain't got no dick. You got all the women, bad cars, pretty boy, and you ain't got no dick. Winter go, no he don't. Take me home. Take me home. On the ride back home. Winter in the back pissed. Lauren keep looking at her going, I'm sorry, friend. I am so sorry, friend. So it's Sunday. Okay. And although Winter recently had, well, that wasn't pickle. I don't know what that was. I don't know what she calls it, if it was something to call. But anyway, she's still stressed out about not having money, okay? So Winter comes up with an elaborate scheme to search through the entire house and look for things to steal. You want to steal for the people. You want to steal from the people who have been looking out for you because it's been a couple of months now, okay? They don't want nothing from you, okay? They ain't asking you for no rent or nothing. And you're going to steal for them? But anyway, she then scurried her ass down there to Doc's office, okay? Now, she's trying to start a conversation with Doc because, like I said, she wants to know where all the good shit is. However, in the conversation she had with Doc, Doc tries to explain to her the necessity of pap smears. Let me take a quick pause to say that Sister Souljah's brand of teaching is amazing. Okay, because although we are entranced and enthralled about this book, okay, we are still learning things. Now, I know to take care of my pussy. Okay, I have been taking care of my thing on my own 616. When I started screwing, Okay, I knew that I had to get my ass down there to the Children's National Medical Center. Okay, and I ain't never had to tell my mother because they had my information because my mom had government insurance. Okay, all I had to do was just show up. Hey, doc, I think I got an itch or something down there. Let's look. A lot of women use their vagina like a dog. Okay, and then never check it out. Never try to make sure that it's healthy. And you got some women that all they ever do is take care of their pussy. Okay, their arm could be hanging off, but it don't matter to them because their pussy is still, workable. Doc comes out and says to her, Winter, Souljah, are you sexually active? Winter say, answer no, I'm not sexually active. Winter, let me tell you something that my mama told me. When your body start forming like a woman, that's when she know that you fucking. Okay, my mother said, oh, I know Nene fucking because she got hips. Mama, you got hips. Even if I wasn't fucking, I would still have hips. Mama, I was a virgin with fucking size D titties. Now, next comes the women's meetings. Okay, the problem with the meeting was that these women wanted to know about money, how to get money so that they could take care of themselves, their family, their children, their habit, whatever it is. Okay, now, Sister Souljah quickly turns them around and explains to them, okay, I'm not going to hand you money because, Sister Souljah ain't got no money to get nobody because everybody give her stuff for free, okay, just because she is Sister Souljah, which is weird to me as a 25-year-old girl. Not 25-year-old girl, but as a 25-year-old woman, it's just strange to me how so many people look up to her and give her things, okay? And I don't think she fucking. What Sister Souljah does is give these women the tools or at least point them in the direction as to where they need to go in order to obtain their dreams or the things that they need to do. Because you have so many people that will come to somebody and be like, oh, you speak very well. Maybe you should be a speaker. Oh, you do hair very nice. Maybe you should be a cosmetologist. Oh, you should do this. People always come to me and be like, girl, you need to get in contact with Tyler Perry and tell Tyler Perry who you are. You down there at Atlanta. No. That's not how I work, okay? You can't just say do it. You have to give me the steps. Because anytime I tell somebody to do anything, if I look at somebody and I feel like they can be something greater than what they are, I just don't tell them to do it. You have to give them the tools and the steps to do it. Anyway, that meeting is over and they back in the room. Now, remember I told you that Lauren told Winter / Souljah, okay, it's a lot of rules to this house, but we get some perks, baby. And GS birthday party is going to be a big one, okay? And we have VIP passes. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves. You babies, y'all better have a good one.